Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. It's your space to revive again.
Welcome back, everybody, to another Wellness Wednesday. I'm your host, Cristy.
And I'm your host, Iris.
Today's episode is all about how to create a morning routine that supports your mental health. Because let's be honest, how you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows.
Absolutely. A chaotic or sluggish start can leave you feeling overwhelmed before you even make it out the door. But a grounded, intentional morning that can shift your mindset, reduce anxiety, and even improve your emotional resilience.
That's true. Let's start with some science.
Okay.
Research shows that routines provide structure, predictability, and a sense of control. All essentials for people managing anxiety, depression, and high stress.
Mm. Yes, when I wake up now, immediately I scroll on social media or hit the snooze button 5 times. We often reacting to the day instead of responding intentional.
Ooh,
The reactive mode triggers stress
I like that. You said we're often reacting to the day instead
instead
of
of
responding
intentional.
intentionally. Intentionally is important.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. A morning routine, even a short one, helps prime your brain for focus and calm.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically telling your nervous system, we got this.
Okay. The 4 core elements of a mental healthy morning routine.
Okay.
Let's break it down to 4 essential elements and what supports mental wellness.
Okay.
Number 1, stillness.
Stillness. Not moving, not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Number 2, movement.
I believe we talked about that.
Mm-hmm. 3, nourishment.
That's vital. And I don't think people really take note of how important it is that you're getting the right nutrients,
Mm-hmm.
nourishment for your body and your day. Breakfast is important.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're having a croissant, some cereal, some fruit, you have to start your morning off with something in your body. First, you should start with a glass of water.
Mm-hmm.
Then put something else on your stomach to start your day. Because if you're going in, you're starting your day hungry, you already setting yourself up for failure.
I remember I wasn't really a breakfast eater. And my doctor told me, Iris, if you just take a spoonful of peanut butter, a glass of water, spoonful of peanut butter.
Because there's no telling how much nutrients you're getting in peanut butter. Now that's interesting because I also know when I met with the nutritionist, they were talking about a lot of the meals and the snacks had something to do with peanut butter. And I'm not sure what that entails, but check with your local physician to find out how helpful peanut butter is. But that is something that I've heard a lot of.
Okay. Number 4, intention.
Intention. We got to stop randomly just doing stuff. Be intentional about your movement. Be intentional about what you're putting in your mind,
Mm-hmm.
what you're putting in your body, your routine. If you're intentional about something, that means you're also valuing it. It means something.
Right.
So the outcome is going to mean more.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with stillness. Whether it's prayer, meditation, deep breathing, or just sitting quietly with a cup of coffee.
Yes.
It's about grounding yourself before the noise of the day begins.
I totally agree with that.
I totally agree. I start every morning with prayer because it sets the tone.
That's right.
If I already put out there how I want my day to be, how I want my mood to be,
Mm-hmm.
what I actively want to accomplish, I'm setting myself up for a win.
Right.
Now, it's no guarantee all of that is going to happen, but I'm putting it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to start with stillness.
And stillness also allows you to check in with yourself.
Okay.
Even 2 minutes of mindful breathing can lower cortisol and help you tune into how you're feeling emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So when you wake up in the morning, just sitting there, like I said, with a cup of coffee, it's allowing you to see where you are. Do a check-in.
Yeah, that's good.
What am I feeling right now? And if it is sadness or something, let's counter that
Mm-hmm.
before we walk out that door. We don't want to take it to work.
No, you don't.
Even coming downstairs to your family, you want to check that before you come downstairs.
That's good, Iris. Yes.
Because if that's the case, you might be setting the tone for the whole house.
Now that's a good point.
Yeah.
Next up, movement. This doesn't mean a full-blown workout. It could be stretching, yoga, or a 5-minute walk. Moving your body helps release good endorphins and clears mental fog. Good endorphins and clears mental fog.
And if you're struggling with depression or fatigue, just doing one stretch in bed counts. That's progress, but not perfection.
That's good. We're not looking for perfection. Nobody should be looking for perfection in no area of your life.
Just
in any
progressing.
area. Yeah, that's it. Third is nourishment. That's physical and emotional. Eat something nourishing. Maybe a smoothie, eggs, or oatmeal. But also nourish your mind. Read something positive. Journal. Or speak affirmations.
I need to do more of that in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And it just doesn't have to be in the morning.
Or anytime throughout the day. Yeah.
But sometimes we need to take a time out.
Yeah.
Something might have gone bad on the job. Somebody might have talked to you wrong. And you need to go be still. So that you don't go over the edge. And then maybe you need to nourish, take a time out and put something in your body or speak positive affirmations to reset your mood.
You're literally feeding your brain and your spirit. Even drinking water first thing when you wake up, your body helps reduce anxiety. So drinking that water early in the morning helps reduce anxiety.
And finally, intention. Ask yourself, what do I need today? Or what's one thing I will focus on? Set an emotional or mental goal that aligns with your values. That's good.
Yes, your intentions could be peace, clarity, or being present. Let that be your anchor throughout the day.
Read that one more time.
Your intentions could be peace, clarity, or being present. Let that be your anchor throughout the day. So many people don't have peace and clarity. And they're not present. They're there.
But not present.
But present.
I can be anywhere physically, but mentally I might not be present.
Right.
And clarity. We should always be looking for clarity. You should never be walking around wondering what in the world is going on. What am I doing? Ask questions. Seek help. Be clear and intentional about things.
Segment 3. Let's look at some real life examples, building personal routines. Now, you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. and journal for 30 minutes while burning incense. Unless that's just your vibe.
If that's your vibe, burn away.
The goal is to create a routine that fits your lifestyle.
Yes, that's the key. What fits your lifestyle. So what may work for Iris, going out there playing basketball, riding a bike, starting her morning off with oatmeal, that don't work for me. Yeah. So guess what? I'm going to plan a routine that's suitable for me because guess what? Chances are if it's for me, my values, what I enjoy, I'm going to continue to do it. Why would I take on somebody else's morning routine?
Right.
2 days later, I ain't doing it no more. Because it's not mine. It wasn't formulated. It's not person-centered.
Right.
Let's give 2 quick sample routines. Wake up before the kids, even 10 minutes early. Now, that's a good one for parents. You shouldn't be getting up when everybody getting up. You need your me time. Because
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that as soon as kids wake up, their little feet hit the ground, it's on and popping. So you need that time to set for yourself. And that's not just for morning. That's for your bedtime routine too. Everybody needs a routine in the whole house.
Mm.
Because if everybody has their own personalized routine, guess what? Everybody's going to have their reset, their
Yes,
time for
yes.
themselves.
That's good.
That's important. 3 deep breaths before getting out of bed. So after you say your prayers, your positive affirmations, just take some breaths and get your body going before your feet hit the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out and get your day started. A quick gratitude list in your notes app. If I start my morning and thank them just for allowing me to open up my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
see another beautiful morning, having the activity of my limbs, I'm thankful.
Thankful.
For being able to speak from my mouth, I'm thankful. For having sight, I'm thankful. For still having a roof over my head,
Thankful.
thankful. I'm going to be great today because of all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Stretch arms and back. Sometimes some people are, I think I had a friend every morning. He got up at 5 a.m. to work out before he came to work. You talking about some dedication. So if exercise is a thing for you that gets you going, do that. Before you go to bed, do that after work. However, make sure you're getting those stretches in. Most importantly, drink some water.
Mm-hmm.
You should be drinking water as soon as you wake up and right before you go to bed. Now we have those. There was a time, a season where you couldn't pay me to drink water. That's when I was younger. I think that's something everybody goes through. But I do know some adults who don't drink water. But when I realized how vital that is to make sure you're not dehydrated, as our bodies get older, we need different things. So make sure you drink some water. Set intentions. Patience today. You don't have to be so quick about everything. Yeah. Sometimes if you have patience, you might be doing yourself a favor. Because if you're not rushing out the door, trying to get in the car, you might be preventing yourself from getting in that traffic or having an accident. Mm-hmm. Or even when you are in traffic, have patience. You can't move any quicker. You fussing and going off in your car, about to give yourself a heart attack. Just be patient. Because guess what? Next time, maybe you just need to leave earlier. Take a different route. Be still in that moment and figure out how can I prevent this from happening again?
True. So if you're a high school student or college student, no phone the first 15 minutes. Like music or motivational podcast, check out this one. H3 Consultant.
Plug.
5-minute body scan of meditation. Make your bed up, shower, brush your teeth.
That's good.
Saying an affirmation. I'm capable. I can do it. Something small. Sip tea or plan one thing that's on your priority list. Okay. What's the first thing that's on your top of your priority list?
And you know why that's important? Because if you complete that one task that was at the top of your priority, that's success for your day. Mm-hmm. If we give ourselves a whole list of stuff and don't prioritize it, and then we don't, the most important one we don't get to, you just set yourself up.
Yeah.
Why make a list and not prioritize it? What's most important? What's most valuable? Do that first.
That part.
But it's important to start small, Iris.
I agree.
Choose 1 or 2 things and build from there. A routine doesn't just have to be long to be powerful. Oh. Mm-hmm. Now that's the truth.
The whole truth. Common challenges and tips to stay consistent. Let's be real. It's hard to stick to a routine when you're tired, overwhelmed, or going through a tough season.
Mhm.
It's okay. We ought to say, give yourself grace.
Here are some tips to stay on track. Prep the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Lay out clothes. Prep breakfast. Listen, it's important to prep. If you find yourself getting up in the morning, sometimes we might hit that alarm way too many, that snooze button way too many times.
Oh, yes.
Now you get up, you rushing. You don't know where nothing is. You stumbling over stuff. Now, I remember there was a time where I would change outfits, I know, 5 to 6 times because everything I put on won't hit. But had I prioritized and done it the night before, I would have been ready. Ironing your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Some of this stuff you can just knock out beforehand if you prep. Habit track. Attach your new routine to an existing habit, like brushing your teeth. So if I know I get up every morning and I pray and have a cup of coffee,
Mm-hmm.
why don't I also incorporate them morning stretches in there somewhere?
Yeah.
While I'm waiting on my coffee, I can stretch instead of just sitting down.
That's so true.
There's ways to incorporate stuff so you're not taking yourself too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Use reminders, post-it notes, alarms, or even a playlist. Listen, Google Calendar is my best friend. I put everything in that calendar so that I know I won't miss something.
Mm-hmm.
I got my therapy sessions in there. I got my appointments for myself. I got birthdays in there. And then it alerts you at different stages, sometimes 24 hours before, sometimes 10 minutes before, so that I know even if I have a chaotic moment, I'm still going to have a reminder to do something.
Mm-hmm.
That's important. Start with 5 minutes. You can always add more later. Let's wrap up with a simple Wellness Wednesday challenge for our listeners. We've been giving out challenges this month, so we're excited. Create your 3-step morning mental health routine.
Mm-hmm.
So I want all of you who are listening, I want you to create a 3-step morning routine. And if mornings are not good for you, I'm going to give you another ram in the bush. Create a 3-step night routine. It's somewhere where you can get some stuff done. Create a routine. Pick one thing for stillness, one for movement, and one for intention.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good. I think they can do it.
Okay.
I think you should do it 2 hours.
Yeah. We first partakers, huh? Then try for the next 5 days, tagging us on social media, hashtag Wellness Wednesday Routine, and tell us how it's going.
We really want to know how it's going, guys.
Please.
We want to make sure that you guys are really, really trying. There's no need in watching these podcasts and not taking action. If you really want to mental wellness, wholeness, and change your life, take action today.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, your morning routine doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be intentional.
That's good.
Even small shifts can create big emotional wins. Come on, somebody. Small shifts.
Thanks, guys, for joining us today on this episode. And you find this helpful, share it with your friend and leave us a review. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Until next time, guys, take care of yourself and happy Wellness Wednesday.